Well, 2 boys were killed. 4 others were shot on the streets of Baltimore on Wednesday.
The shootings happening all within an hour of each other. We have WMAR News' Mark Roper outside Baltimore City Police headquarters right now. Mark, they all happened in such a short time frame. Is there any thought from police that they might all be related?
Good morning, Christian and Megan. Well, the police commissioner says it's not clear if any of these shootings are related. There were 6 people shot at 3 separate locations in the city. Now we have a map showing where these shooting locations took place, and you can see 2 are on the western side of the city and 1 on the eastern side, more than 7 miles apart from east to west. Just before 6:30 Wednesday evening, Baltimore police officers responded to Gelston Drive near North Grantley Street next to Gwynn Falls Park. Officers found a 15-year-old male suffering from a gunshot wound to his leg and took him to a hospital. Officers also found 2 other young males suffering from life-threatening gunshot wounds. Both of those victims were pronounced dead at the scene. Now, around the same time, but across town on the other side of the city, officers responded to a shooting on Mulligan Court near Central Avenue and Orleans Street. There they found a 26-year-old man with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to a hospital, but his condition was unknown. And the violent hours started just before 5:30 Wednesday afternoon when officers out on foot patrol heard gunfire on Cole Street in the Mount Clair neighborhood. That's where they found a 23-year-old man with gunshot wounds around the corner on Fulton Avenue, then found another man with gunshot wounds on Cole Street near South Mount Street. The homicide detectives were called to the Cole Street shooting, which means there could be a 3rd murder victim from Wednesday's shootings, bringing Baltimore's homicide count to 50 murders in 48 days. Police say nearly 70 teenagers were victims of gun violence last year. 18 of them were murdered. And so far this year, 4 teenagers have died by gun violence and 8 have been injured in non-fatal shootings. Baltimore Police Commissioner Harrison spoke about the violence at the Gelston Drive shooting scene where 2 boys were killed on Wednesday.
It's incredibly frustrating, but it doesn't deter our determination. We are determined, and we will not slow down, and we will not stop. We will always relentlessly pursue those who are committing violence and harming other people in this city. So while it may be frustrating, it only energizes us to work harder and to work faster and to work smarter.
Now, the Safe Streets organization has an event planned for today, and they're calling for an end to the violence and asking people to speak up and speak out. They're meeting at 5th and Cambria Streets in Baltimore at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and then they will move on to Life Church Ministries in Brooklyn. Reporting live in downtown Baltimore, Mark Roper, WMAR 2 News.